Hi everyone, I'm Michelle Carter, Director of Educational Content and Programs for Shape America. If you want some good advice about health and physical education, you're going to love Toy Talk Tuesdays, especially our theme for this year. I'm talking about our Teachers of the Year. Shape America Teachers of the Year, they represent the best health education, physical education, adapted physical education, and dance education teachers across the United States. And now you can learn from them on Toy Talk Tuesdays. And for this school year, we're giving you Toys Top Tips. Our toys are sharing their best tips on different topics to help you. So make sure you click the subscribe button so you don't miss an episode. And if there's a topic or resource you'd like to see in the future, just leave a comment. And if you want to become a Teacher of the Year, check out the link below. Thanks for watching.
Hello, welcome to Toy Talk Tuesday. My name is DeJager, and I'm going to talk to you about speaking their language. How to use love language to show students you care. We know relationships are important for us and for students in education. We know that if we care about our students, they are more likely to care about us. And so today we're going to talk about how we can use some clues to figure out what love languages a student may have, and then what we can do to kind of show students that we do care about them. So we're going to start, we're going to look at the 5 love languages by Gary Chapman. Gary Chapman came up with these 5 love languages. I highly recommend you check out his website and his book. We'll go over that resource later. But we're going to talk about these 5 love languages and see where our students are coming from, and then see what we can do to meet their needs. The first love language we're going to talk about is acts of service. Now, to get some clues and some ideas of whether or not a student might have this as their love language, we can look at their behaviors before and after class. Is there a student that helps you set up the field, set up the equipment? Is there a student that helps you take in the equipment to make sure everything's collected before you head in? It helps you transport things back and forth, which is a challenge for us oftentimes as physical educators. If so, their love language might be acts of service. So some things you can do for them. If they're having difficulty in the locker room, and you should do this for all students anyway, help them with the lock, help them with the lockers. That's an act of service. It will show them that you care about them. Maybe it's just checking in, seeing how they're doing with their other classes. If they're having a difficulty with some questions in math or English or whatever area, maybe helping them with that homework. That's an act of service you can do for them. Here we have a picture of my son. I gave him a haircut. It's something he needed to do, so probably not really a true act of service love thing there. But I gave him these lightning bolts. That was an act of service for him to show him that I cared. Receiving gifts. So maybe you have a student who walks up to you and they just give you a rock, right? Receiving gifts might be their love language. What can we do for them? Maybe if you have some positive behavior support system at your school site where you're handing out dollars or bucks or currency for good behavior, something like that, that's going to mean a lot to those students. Another thing that I've done before is I have rocks in my pocket and I put a little U on them, and I'll just hand a student a rock that has a U on it. You rock, right? It's a physical gift for them, and they appreciate it, even if it's just a rock. Quality time. These are the students that are hanging out with you before and after class. If you're a middle high school physical education teacher like me, they're the ones who get in that locker room early. They just want to stand there and talk to you. After class, talk to you. So what can you do for them? Meet them outside of class. Meet them during recess time, lunchtime, after school, before school. Just hang out with them. That's all they really want, right? Here's me and my family. We're at the beach. We're just hanging out. We're on a little hike. The hiking is really about spending quality time together. Or my son here, who my wife helped him build a Lego truck. And on the surface, it might seem like an act of service, but it really wasn't about that. He could have done that on his own. It was just spending time together. Physical touch. This can be a challenging one right now with our current situation, but for some of our students, physical touch is their love language. And so they're the ones who come up, they want to give you a high five right away, shake your hand, give you a half hug. That can be a challenge. So what can you do? If you're comfortable with it, give them the fist bump, right? Show them that you care. Give them an elbow. Show them some kind of physical touch because that is their love language if you're comfortable with it. If not, then look at some other love languages that might be their love language as well, because often people have more than one, right? They have multiple love languages. Words of affirmation. So saying positive words to someone else. These are the students who come up and say, I like your shirt, I like your shoes, I like your pants, right? Or they say something positive about you. Do the same thing back. Give them positives. We know 3 positives to every 1 corrective is good when giving skill feedback or behavior feedback. And it's the same thing here. Find some positive things to say on a daily basis and say that to those students right away to let them know that you care about them. For more information, check out the 5 love languages. Here's Gary Chapman's website right here, 5lovelanguages.com. You can follow me on Twitter at the PE Challenge, or check out my website, thepechallenge.com. Thank you for being here today, and I hope you have an outstanding school year.